Sonic Movie 3 rewrite in 10 minutes. The opening sequence can play out like in the original, with Shadow's flashbacks with Maria. But as they're running away together, Gun's soldiers chasing them, the memory glitches, showing Black Doom's eye. Leading Shadow breaking free like normal, of course. For movie Sonic in this rewrite, he acts more like his game counterpart. He can still joke sometimes, but is maturing since the past two films. Plus, the pop culture references gets toned down. Maybe he can make one joke and that's it. And the whole Sonic Be Earth Day and the Sonic Racing thing plays out like normal too. From Sonic 2, when Super Sonic lets go of the Emeralds, Shadow finds one in Japan, but it's a lot bigger than how it was before. And him finding out that it's been 50 years, plus Gun fighting Shadow, remains normal. Gun requires Team Sonic to stop Shadow, and Rockwell silently doesn't trust the three aliens due to what happened 50 years ago, but doesn't say anything. Team Sonic arrives in Japan like normal, plus no Godzilla, Hello Kitty references from Sonic, only the low budget flights thing. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles meet Shadow, and the three of them are shocked that Shadow has a Chaos Emerald in his hand. "Where did you get that?" Sonic said. "How I got this doesn't matter. What matters now is that this world will pay," he said, holding the emerald up. Team Sonic are about to jump him till Shadow uses Chaos Control to one-shot them, and then leaves. Either he teleported or just drive away by a motorcycle that he hijacked. The gang gets up and Sonic tries to find Shadow, but he's gone. But stops himself as the gang formulates a plan. The Chow Garden stuff plays like normal as Walters tells them about Shadow and tells them that they have the other emeralds. Back at the old gun facility, Shadow walking there with the emerald alone in thought of how he met Maria. The 50-year flashback can cut to a loving, doting grandfather Gerald caring for Maria, desperately trying to find a cure, till Shadow crashes onto Earth where Gerald studies Shadow, his blood, DNA, everything. Shadow's meeting with Maria plays like normal, but during their brother-sister talks, Shadow noticed her coughing more than usual. He gets worried, and Gerald tells him about her illness, and they both work together to save her. Back to present day, Team Sonic meets Robotnik and Stone like normal as well, as arriving to the gun-based area that Shadow and Gerald are at. Gerald in this rewrite is more cold and calculating, manipulating Shadow and Robotnik. He puts on this facade like he cares about Robotnik rather than just be a silly Robotnik clone, when Gerald's real plan is to use the Chaos Emeralds and use Shadow's power for the Eclipse Cannon. And the whole Gerald and Robotnik father-son montage they had is scrapped, but instead, they express their fixations on science and the robots and basically boosting each other's egos. Everything plays out like normal, and plus adding a deleted scene that was cut from the film of Shadow chasing Sonic in the gun tower to find the emeralds. Rockwell trapped Sonic and Co. and the Robotniks, and why she resents the aliens. Maybe in a flashback 50 years ago, her parents or her brother, whatever, used to work in that gun facility but died in the explosion, not just Maria, therefore hating and resenting Shadow. Believing Team Sonic is dangerous. The tussle to the emeralds plays out like normal in a similar way as the human characters try and get the emeralds. Shadow, an emerald in hand, injures Tom like normal, plus the flashback of how Maria died. Sonic gets a panic attack as he held Tom in his arms, remembering how he lost Longclaw, pleading for him to wake up. Shadow watches this as the emeralds float around him. "What did you do?" Sonic glares. "What I had to." The black hedgehog teleports away with the emeralds. Everything plays the same along with the Eclipse Cannon preparations, as Gerald reveals his true plans to Eggman as he's shocked by this. Thus, Gerald revealing his cold, calculating, evil nature now, and then hits him with the line, "Oh, Ivo, you're no Maria." Then in the flashback shows how much he loved Maria, and due to Shadow's DNA, he found a cure until the incident happened. And the Supersonic versus Super Shadow fight plays like normal. And up until the moon, where Sonic has Shadow pinned down, about to kill him, up until Sonic pulls back and then just calms himself down, giving Shadow a solemn look. I don't know what happened with you, but I know us all too well. Then he smiled. The same smile Sonic had. Shadow had seen it with Maria, as he looked down, then to the stars. Did your pain eventually go away? Not really, but in time I realized there's something more powerful than pain. The love we felt for each other. Maria may be gone, but your love will always remain. The scene pans as the light shines on them, looking at the earth. The light shines, even though the star is gone. Sonic offers his hand, but Shadow stands up on his own in determination on fixing his mess. Instead of the whole fight silly gag with the Robotniks, instead, I'll add the deleted scene of the Robotniks actually using their tech to fight each other. Like, everything in the final act basically stays the same up until Shadow's sacrifice, as he remembers how he met Maria and how he lost her, but remembers the good times with her, leading to Shadow and Robotnik suddenly dying, quote unquote, and we have the characters dwelling upon Shadow's and Robotnik's sacrifice. Final scenes of Team Sonic making up, and Sonic replies, "Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog." But we know Shadow's still alive. So, for my rewrite for the post-credit scene, Shadow survives, and while he picks up one of his inhibitor rings, he hears a dark, ominous voice. "Shadow." He turns around, and no one's there.